Day 1. Arrival in London. Dear Diary, this was the second time I'd arrived at Heathrow Airport. The first had only been a brief visit, 3 days of backpacking. But on this occasion, I came to settle here, carrying nearly 80 kilos of luggage. The very first thing that greeted me in London was rain. Although I have never enjoyed going out on rainy days, I was, strangely enough, glad to see it then. Before my arrival, I'd heard of a fellow student who was scammed by an unlicensed taxi driver and lost almost £260. With this in mind, I arranged an airport pickup with the company recommended by my uni, despite the rather high fare. As we drove towards the city, I caught sight of Big Ben and, in the distance, the London Eye. That was the moment when I truly realised I had arrived in London. Hall of residence, the staff were surprised at the weight of my luggage. They brought out a trolley and kindly helped me. At reception, I was given a key with my room number, along with a few pages of instructions. With the heavy trolley beside me, I stepped into the lift. Ground floor, first floor, second floor, and finally the third. When the lift doors opened, I walked out and found the door marked 301. The corridor was silent, as if everyone had already gone to sleep. Only the faint hum of the lights filled the air. At the far end of the left corridor, I found a door marked with the letter A. I couldn't quite believe that this would be the place I'd call home. I took a slow breath. Click, click, click. The key turned in the lock. The room was larger than I had expected, bright and simple. Yet, as I had been told, it had no pillows, no duvet, and a worn-out mattress. As the tension that had built up in my body began to ease, what I needed most was a hot shower and a deep sleep. Afterwards, I pulled out a thin blanket and a pillow from my bag, lay down, and I texted my family to say I'd got here safely.